Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome back. I am here in my bathroom today because we are going to do some nighttime skincare, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this using only Dollar Tree products. I have got the whole kit and caboodle. I've been shopping, 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 and I think I have finally found every step that I need, me personally, that I need to execute my nighttime skincare routine, and I want to show it to you today. So come along with me and let's see if we can find some skincare that's going to work on my 40 plus skin. Well, it is the end of the night. It's a Friday night, long week. It's the end of the school year. So I don't know about you, but it just seems like there is so much to do with school and just everything. So we've been busy, busy. It's not like super late, but it's the time for me to wash my face. So I want to show you guys what I'm going to use to do that using only Dollar Tree. You can see I've got my makeup on here and I'm ready to take it off. So we're just going to jump right into this. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing this. I want to get this face clean because I want to go sit down. You need to take off this makeup. I need to take off this eyeliner and I need to take off the mascara first. So the first thing I would normally do is that I would use like an eye makeup remover because I don't like to rub all that stuff around on my face. I couldn't find that at the Dollar Tree, but I was able to find this Bath and Beauty micellar water. So it says it gently removes makeup and impurities, and it's an all-in-one, no rinsing, no alcohol, no residue. So I do use a micellar water normally, so I'm going to use this to remove my eye makeup and my eyebrows. And I'm just going to put it on two cotton pads. I just have them together here. So we'll just dump this down there. Voila. And then I normally just press down on the top of my eyes just so I can get this liner off because you guys know how like black eyeliner is, like liquid liner, it's so hard to get off. But y'all, can we just appreciate this beat? It looks so good right now. And I forgot to put on primer this morning. You know when you like start doing your makeup and you kind of like something just feels off, and then I realized I didn't put on any primer. So I look a little dry, but that's okay. So I'm just going to press these down and hold them just so we can start to break down all of that black mascara and the black eyeliner. And then I just kind of pull it down. I know I'm going to look crazy now, but see, it's pretty good method of just taking it all off. So this micellar water worked pretty well. I'm just going to do the same with the other side and just hold it down on the eyelids and pull, not like pull really hard, but I'm also going to use this to break up my brows. Okay, so far so good. Pulled it up pretty nicely. Now that I got all of that eye makeup off, I want to take the rest of this off, and we're going to use this Be Pure Makeup Remover Cleansing Oil. This is the only cleansing oil I've ever seen at Dollar Tree. So yeah, I was so excited when I bought these. I bought two of them because I knew I was going to like it. So it says effectively remove makeup with the help of rose oil and jojoba oil, leaving your skin feeling soft and looking smooth. All right, so it looks like it's just a basic cleansing oil. Let's get this box open. Oh, it's like glue at the bottom. Okay, so here it is. This is it. Just a basic oil, glass. I think it's glass. Okay. I'm going to put some in my hand. I mean, oil's oil, right? And just rub it on. Oh my goodness. You can smell the rose. The rose is really strong, you guys. That is not my favorite at all. But did you guys see how quickly it pulled up that makeup? Oh, I don't know if my other oil pulls it up like that. Maybe it does. But yeah, so this is really nice. It's getting everything moving around and ready to pull off. Now, I'm really short. So, in my experience, no matter what, I always make a mess at the sink. And I just do not like emulsifying my oil. So, I'm going to use a wipe to wipe this oil off. Let me wash my hands first, really quick. Let me wipe this oil off my hands. So I would normally use one of these towels to wipe my makeup off. You can see It's nice and stained from all the other times. But what I was able to find at the Dollar Tree were these Sassy and Chic facial cleansing pads, which I'm going to assume are pretty much like the same thing. Okay, so here they are. They're just two like puffy pads with cotton in the middle, it feels like. So I'm just going to wet this up. Okay, so I really like these because you can just wet it, and then once I wet it, I just literally just set it on my face like that, and it works so well. These are really small, so I'm definitely not going to be able to do it that way, but we can use these to take off this makeup. So like I said, I just don't like emulsifying. I hate all that water like running down your arms and all over the sink and everything, and I'm really short, and my sink is, I think it's high. It's high for me, and I'll just make a mess. So I usually just do this way. And honestly, normally I would wash my face in the shower. I would do this portion here at the sink, and then the next portion I would actually do in the shower, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to show you guys how I would do it. So I'm just going to make sure I get all of the makeup off. I like to get around my ears, back here. Yeah, this thing is not my favorite because it just feels like it's so dirty still. But anyway, so I think we've done a good enough job. Gross. That's gross. So we've done a good enough job getting this makeup off. Is what I will do is go back in with another cotton pad and some more micellar water just to make sure I did pick up all of the eye makeup. I don't want to leave any residue. I wear waterproof mascara to the gym, so this step is like really important on those days because that waterproof mascara does not like to come off. All right, and then while we're at it, just to ensure that I got all the makeup off, let's just wipe around the face too. See, there's still something there. That's the worst when you go to like wash your face and then at the end, when you wipe it off with the towel, there's still makeup on the towel, and you're just like, what the hell? Story of my life. So, all right, that's as good as it's going to get for me. So now I am going to wash my face. I've got a couple of face cleansers to choose from Dollar Tree. First, we've got this Skin Nutrition Botanicals tea tree oil and salicylic acid face wash. It says it's a balancing face wash. I normally use a salicylic acid face wash. I normally use the Neutrogena grapefruit one. So that one actually is looking really tempting. And then I also have this Be Pure Essentially Ageless Collagen Gentle Cream Cleanser. I wouldn't normally pick a cream cleanser because I have oily skin and I just don't feel like these are effective enough at cleaning my skin. I prefer this more in the morning. So this is something like a morning cleanser for me, but the Essentially Ageless line from Be Pure is really good. So I would highly recommend if you guys do see these, just to pick it up and try it and see if it works for you because this line is wonderful. The Essentially Ageless line is really, really good, especially on mature skin. So we're going to go in with this balancing salicylic acid facial cleanser. And then also I'm going to use this Dermasil Labs exfoliating facial scrub. I have not exfoliated in a couple days in anticipation of this. So we're going to give this one a whirl too to see how it works. Now this Dermasil brand, I know is actually pretty decent. Like they have some pretty decent quality products. So I have high hopes for this. And it also says it has vitamin C and niacinamide. So you can't beat that. So let me go in and wash my face. I'm going to take off this mic so it doesn't get all wet. I am short. And then we'll come back. See, I'm short. Oh, this one has a cover. So that's really nice. I know you guys probably can't hear me. All right, guys. As I said, I'm short. And look, I cannot wash my face without making a mess. You should see the sink. It's just short people problems. But anyway, so this cleanser is strong, you guys. The tea tree in here is strong. I can smell it. I can feel it. Like I don't know, it was really strong. This you cannot use a lot of. I would only use this like once a day, maybe even every other day if your skin gets a little bit like irritated. But this stuff is good. I like a clean face. I want my face clean. I told you I use salicylic acid anyway, but this one was really nice. I enjoyed that a lot, and my face doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel super dry, so that's nice. And then where'd it go? This let's put the lid on it. So this Dermasil exfoliating facial scrub was really lovely. The scrub was the beads were really small, but they were effective. Honestly, this reminded me of a high-end exfoliator that I used to use from Murad. That's really expensive, but it was so effective. The grains were so small, and it just really, really just polished your skin. I think it was called a skin polish, whatever it was. But this reminded me of that. This was really nice, you guys. Really, really nice. I will definitely be using this more often. I'm going to put this in the shower and with the salicylic acid one, and I'm going to pick up more of both of these. This was good. I'm so happy that I've tried that. That Dermasil brand is everywhere at Dollar Tree. And I've heard really good things about that in concerns with like diabetes or diabetic foot care. So I've heard that that brand is really good. That was nice. I liked that. So I am clean. It's starting to get a little bit dry. That I am going to use a little bit of Carmex on my lips. This is also from the Dollar Tree, but this is time where my lips get so dry. So we're just going to go in with some Carmex here. Oh, it's so much better. Okay. So the next step would be to do a toner. So I have two toners to choose from. I'm not super excited about it because I just used the salicylic acid and I exfoliated, and both of these toners are kind of like an exfoliating toner, so my poor skin's going to go through it. But this is the Dermasil AHA glycolic acid toning solution. Now, my daughter has gone through plenty of these. These are really good. I would highly suggest using these. These remind me of the ordinary glycolic acid tonering solution, and it was really nice. So that is this one. And then I also have the PHA lactobana. I cannot say that, y'all. This one. So I'm not quite sure. I think I want to use this just because I know that glycolic one is a little bit strong, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to get my skin that mad at me. So let's do that. This is it says lactobionic acid and PHA offers mild exfoliation that helps remove dead skin cells. I don't need exfoliation, but I do want to try this as a toner. So another toning pad, and I'm not going to use a lot. We're just going to use a little bit of this one. Oh, there's two pads. So what I noticed about Dollar Tree is they had a lot of like exfoliating toners, not so many non-exfoliating toner. Everything was like glow or like you said, like you saw PHA or AHA or something like that, but there wasn't a lot of just like hydrating toners there. So there's definitely a market for that. This was just basic. So this actually was really mild. I'm happy I chose this one. This one was a lot more mild than the pink one. This pink one is actually pretty strong, so I would definitely use this with caution. But this wasn't too bad. I was expecting it to be a little bit harsher, but I'm happy with that. So yeah, good choice. Okay, so the next step in my routine is an essence. An essence is going to be something that's really thin, almost very watery, remind you of a toner, but an essence is used to start the hydration process in small, thin layers. I have oily skin, so for me, if I try to pile on thick moisturizers, it will just clog me up, break me out. My skin will not absorb them. So I always start with an essence, something really thin to just hydrate my face and get it ready to receive any serums or treatments that I plan on applying next. So for me, the only thing I was able to find at Dollar Tree, and boy was it a find, was this Global Beauty Snail Mucin Essence, you guys. This has to be a dupe for the Cosrx Snail Mucin Power Essence. I've been using that essence for years. And when I saw this, I could not believe my eyes. So it comes in a bottle. It looks like that looks like serum. It's glass, but this is truly an essence. It's nice and watery. It's going to get your skin ready to receive all of the treatments you're going to put on it next. So I have actually really been enjoying this. I love an essence. I cannot really imagine doing my skincare without one. So this was the find of finds. So yeah, we're just going to apply that everywhere. I like to pat it in and just kind of press it into my skin. And now my face is ready for whatever we're about to do. And we're about to do some stuff. So the first thing The next thing I'm going to do is treatments. I'm going to start with my eyes, and I like to layer my eye treatments just as much as I like to layer the treatments on my face. So we're going to start with this Be Pure Retinol Serum Under Eye Roller. They have these in so many different treatments. They had collagen and illuminating and all of that, but I've had this one in the retinol. These are so good to just roll under your eyes. It has a little bit of a cooling effect. So if you do have some small bags, sometimes it does enough to kind of suck them in. But ultimately, this is just going to get my eyes ready to start receiving heavier eye treatments. So this is how I roll. So we're going to open this up. So it's just a basic little eye roller. I love the color though. The color is pretty. So we'll just roll this down under our eyes. Now, Dollar Tree has been having versions of these little eye rollers for a long time. I've never seen a Be Pure one, but I know Global Beauty comes out with them and they work really well. I've been using them for years too. There's like a red one that you use, and like this, I'll just use it under other eye products to kind of build onto. So that was that. It was nice and cooling. Um, yeah, it says this one was in, I'm sorry, this one was in the Revitalize, and that was it. So next, let's do some treatments. The next thing I've got are the Skin Nutritional, I've got the Skin Nutrition Botanicals Multi-Peptide Anti-Aging Serum. And it says reduces appearance of wrinkles, eliminates dark spots and puffiness to reveal an even toned, radiant look, nourishes with breathable film on the skin surface to support elasticity. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. Oil free, silicone free, fragrance free. So yeah, dermatologist tested, helps reduce the signs of aging. So yeah, this was $1.25, you guys. Can you believe that? I have tried these Skin Nutrition Botanical brand serums before. They've had these at Dollar Tree for quite a while, and these are impressive. For $1.25, these work pretty that they're effective as long as you're using them consistently over time. You're not missing too many days or any days, then this will work nicely for you. So let's go on and crack it open. So yeah, it's literally just some serum. We're gonna put some on. Now, when I am stacking my skincare treatments, I always start with the thinnest first because that's gonna be, because if it's really thin, it's gonna be harder for it to penetrate through the skin. Does that make sense? I don't know. The thinnest and the clearest first. So those are kind of like the rules that I go by when layering my skincare. I know I have a lot of steps. I know I'm doing the most, but this is just what works for me. I'm 43, and I think that this is working pretty well for me right now. So that's that. That went on really nicely. Now it did leave like a film on my skin. It feels hydrated, but it doesn't feel moisturized. Does that make sense? It's interesting. It's sticky. It's almost like a primer. So yeah, there's this. They also have a glow up version in this brand, and it reminded me of that pink ordinary serum that everyone loved, but it worked really nice. I really liked that one. I bought a lot of bottles of that too. So there is that one. And then the next treatment, I usually stick to only two treatments in a routine. So if we're gonna do like a multi-peptide or like any kind of treatment, I'm not gonna I'm only gonna do two treatments at a time. So retinol and hyaluronic acid or something like that. Only two serums because I'm not trying to put too much on my face. I want my face to have time to absorb. So the next thing we're going to use are these Be Pure facial serum, concentrated facial serum, retinol. They had these in so many like different variations and treatments. They had like vitamin C, collagen, and then they have these retinol ones. I've never used anything like this before. It looks really gimmicky, you guys, but I just couldn't help but pick it up. So it says helps to prevent the appearance of fine lines, easily applies to your skin, helps skin appear smoother and softer, and aids in revitalizing skin. So it just says to start with a cleansed, dry face, gently tear open the capsule, empty the contents into your hand, and apply the serum to your face. Okay, so we can do that. Okay, so they just come kind of loosey-goosey in this little tray here. So you're gonna have to figure that out. That's definitely not it. I have cats. These will be all over the house. So yeah, there's that. That's already not the greatest thing for me, but so here's one of the capsules. It says just to tear it off, to rip it off. Okay, if you can. Oh no, the serum's coming out. Okay, we'll just, I couldn't rip it off, but oh my goodness. Look at all that serum in there. Okay, oh, it's coming to my fingertips. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I don't like this. Y'all, I do not like this. This is greasy. What the world? Ew. I'm what in the freaking world is this? This is no. This is like oil, you guys. Do you see? Look at how slick my hand is. Look at my face. This is like oil. I'm so confused. Oh my gosh, retinol is like the last ingredient. Stop it. There's so much fragrance in this. I can't even keep going. Oh, this is like oil. Oh, this messed it all up. Oh, I'm so okay. I gotta wash my hands. Guys, I'm back. I took a moment because that threw me off. That retinol was so greasy and like oily. I mean, you can see I'm still like sliding. I'm just sliding. It did absorb a little bit, but no, 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 no. Be pure. Like, what the hell? Oh my gosh, that was horrible. So, yeah, I'm sorry. The lighting's a little bit different because I had to take a moment. That really messed me up. I'm going to keep going, even though, like, my skin doesn't feel the best right now. Like, that retinol really did not, it's just on your hands and everything. I'm going to keep going, you guys. We're going to keep going. We're going to finish this out. I still have a couple more products left for us to look at. It's not going to, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We're going to get it done. So, the next step in my skincare would be an emulsion, very, very thin layer of moisturizer. It usually looks like a really thin lotion. Because I wasn't able to find that at Dollar Tree, we are going to improvise. This Dermasil Oat Milk Toner that I'm hoping might work a little bit like an emulsion. It's a milky toner, but it's really milky. It's a milky toner, so I'm hoping that this will work. It smells very chemically. I'm not going to lie about that, but I'm going to shake this up really well and then just kind of drop it in. This definitely could also pass for a yeah, this is more of an essence. Honestly, before I found the snail mucin essence, this is what I was planning on using as essence because it looked so hydrating and that actually felt really nice. That was a good one. I liked this. So this one is definitely something I would look for when you are out. This is going to help to start the process to rehydrate your skin. Then for our eyes, I have found these Be Pure Revitalizing Eye Serum. It says to compare to the Olay Eyes Eye Lifting Serum. Now they have a whole line of this. The Be Pure brand has a whole line of these in the red packaging that is a dupe for the Olay serums. And they're good, you guys. I tried the day one and I have no complaints when I do see them at the store, which I was seeing them for a long time, then I stopped, and now I'm starting to see them again. I do pick it up when I see them, especially the eye serums because they're really kind of hard to find and I love a good eye serum. So here it is, very basic packaging, but it does remind you of the Olay eye serums. So let's just put a little on our finger. Oh, it's thick. That was pretty thick. Oh yeah. All right, you guys, I bought this before. I remember now. The packaging looked so familiar when I opened it up. I threw it away. You know why? Because this has sparkle in it. This has sparkle in it, you guys. Who wants sparkle around their eye? Literally. Can you see it? This has like little specks of glitter, and you can see it when you put it down. I remember now. I bought this originally and I threw it away. Oh, wow. That's interesting. This reminds me of the First Aid Beauty eye cream that's got that highlighting, brightening sparkle in it. I didn't care for that one either. So there's this. Now, I liked the consistency, but I can feel the sparkles on my eyelid, and I have really, really sensitive eyelids. Like, if I put the wrong thing, I will break out with eczema very easily. I can feel it coming on, especially on this side. Oh man, we were doing so good until we got up to those retinol things. Those took everything sideways, didn't they? All right, so let's finish this out. The last thing would be a little bit of moisturizer. So I do have this Essentially Ageless by Be Pure. It's the collagen moisturizing night cream, and I also have the Be Pure compared to Olay. hydrating night cream. Now, I have tried both of the day versions of these, and I prefer the this one to this one, which I was surprised, but after those freaking capsules, not anymore. But let's try these. The essentially ageless line is usually really, really good. Their stuff does what it says normally, but I did find that with the other cream, it had too much like glycerin or petroleum in it, and the slide just never stopped. It just kept sliding all over the place. It never sunk down in. So I wasn't really impressed with that. But the packaging is really nice. It's a glass jar here, you guys. Like $1.25 what? And then it comes with a guard. Got a little bit of fragrance in it. It kind of smells a little bit like conditioner, but it's good and thick. This one definitely doesn't seem to have as much. Oh, I think it was shea. Was it shea butter? It had something in it. We read the ingredients, and the ingredients were just. Mm. So this one is actually a lot nicer than that other one, than the day cream. Let's try this compared to Olay. Okay, here it is. I love this packaging. It is so pretty. This blue and red together is gorgeous. And this is also a glass jar. I mean, like, Be Pure does such a good job, you guys. I love this brand. So it did come with a protector, but it looks like the protector came up. This one has no fragrance, and it's thick. So yeah, this one is thick too. Ooh, that feels nice and hydrating. They both feel really hydrating, you guys. I don't know which one to pick. They both feel really nice. I'm super excited to get into these because I'm running low on moisturizer. I haven't been buying anything in 2025, so I'm running really low on moisturizer. And I was hoping that these were going to work out because I don't want to purchase anything else. I really do want to try to be as frugal as possible for this year. And we're going to talk about that, but I'm going to use these. These are going to be awesome. I'm going to definitely integrate both of these into my nighttime skincare routine. But I think because I did pick the day one of the Olay dupe, I'm going to pick the essentially ageless of the nighttime because I want to see how it performs. We're just going to take what's on the lid and just slap it on. This smells like conditioner though. It smells like the conditioner I use for my hair. So that's interesting. So also, a tip for you guys, if you are layering quite a bit of products when you're doing your skincare, if you have time, a lot of times once I get to a point and I feel like my skin needs some time to absorb the items, I give it the time. I'll walk around for 5 minutes. I'll give myself a minute, kind of like what I did with the retinol. Just kind of wait a minute to see what exactly my skin is going to do, and then I act after that. So, a lot of times I will do the moisturizer or my final step maybe 10 minutes or so after I've done like the emulsion and all that because I really, really want to give everything a chance to be effective. I want it all to sink down in and to work. I don't want to waste my money and I ain't wasting my time. So that is a tip for you guys too. If you're feeling like you're doing these steps and you're piling on product, but nothing's like sinking in, give it time. Take a minute, go, give yourself a break and then come back and reapply. And then another thing that I always do is before I go to bed, I always check my skin. I always do a check in. Even if it's just one of these, just to see how it's feeling. If I need some moisture before I get into the bed, there's all types of sleeping packs and sleeping masks that you can put on right before you get in bed that will help keep your skin super moisturized, especially with your face on the pillow and things like that. And I always put something, a balm under my eye just to give my eyes a lot of hydration because I'm getting older and I can use the hydration. I can see the tiredness under there and I'm trying to give myself as much help as I can. So those are my couple little small tips. I know that I layered a lot of things, but honestly, even with that retinol, like it's all soaked in. It's all really good. It's all good. I did not like that retinol. That retinol is trash, but it didn't turn out as bad as I was thinking it was when we were like in the thick of it. So the last thing I would do in this moment would be I would put a balm under my eye, like a stick balm. They do not have that at Dollar Tree. Do not. Some people like to slug using Vaseline and things like that, but those tend to break me out. So I'm just going to throw on some lip stuff. So the lip mask I'm going to use is this Beauty Intuition Vanilla Rose Scented Lip Mask. I did get this from the Dollar Tree a month or so ago, and you can see I've already opened it to use it. I was not blown away by it. I know that these look like dupes for the Laneige lip masks, but these I don't know. The wax, it's too waxy. It's hard to get anything off of here. Like even this on my finger, it's not going to spread far, and it's just not my favorite lip mask. I have a lot of lip masks, so if I don't like it, I'm probably just not going to like pick it up, which I haven't done with this. This one I did see they had different scents. Maybe the other scents are better, but that scent I was not happy with. But a lip product that I am happy with that I do use often that I would highly recommend, and people are probably tired of seeing me talk about, it's going to be these Be Pure Hydrating Night Lip Masks. These are wonderful. These are nice and thick. They go on really evenly. They're not going to leave your lips super sticky or like feeling like sluggy together. And it also does not migrate into your mouth or on your teeth or on your lips or I mean on your tongue or anything. And what I found with that lip mask is that if I apply it before I get into bed, you know how you get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. When I get up to go, my lips are still hydrated. There's still quite a bit of the mask left on my lips, and that is wonderful. So I really enjoy these. I have so many of these, you guys, because they're hard to find. So when I do find them, I always pick one up and I go through them. I love them. I use them even when it is not nighttime. So that is it. This is what my skin is looking like. We got that makeup off, which like, oh, thank goodness. And so we got all of our makeup off, and I'm so happy that's done. My thoughts are this. I definitely think that I could do a Dollar Tree skincare routine on a normal basis and I would have no problems. But you definitely just have to be picky. You can't use everything and you kind of have to be innovative. If you are someone who can kind of just like wash, tone, moisturize, maybe a serum, this is for you. This is your jam. I would definitely shop around, try a couple items, see what works for you, make your own routine that's going to work for your skin. And if not, I would suggest that you still shop around, but be choosy. Pick and choose items that maybe you can integrate into your current routine that might help alleviate some of the costs. Maybe you can replace the expensive toner with more of the Dollar Tree toner. Maybe like the cleanser, you can start using a Dollar Tree cleanser instead of an expensive one. But if there are items that you do like, I would suggest that you stick with those and then try to find things from the Dollar Tree that you can implement into that routine to make it more cost effective for you. So, with that being said, I think that is it. I am off to eat some popcorn and hang out with my daughter. It's a Friday night, so I just want to chill for a little while and forget everything. I am officially clocking out. This is it. My name is Jamie, but you can call me Fabs. I'm a stay at home mom, a personal trainer, and I also make budget friendly beauty content featuring stores like Dollar Tree and Costco, seeing how their beauty items work on my 40 plus skin. So if that is content that interests you, I kindly ask that you consider subscribing because I have got so much I would love to share with you. And that is all I have for you today. I hope that all is well with you and your family. And I will see you guys in the next video. And until then, see you, love you, bye.